Guatemala? They're here. Oh wait, let me get my mask on.
Yeah, you better do that. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Jim from the U.S.-New Mexico border. We just had a few walk caught at base camp here. Just wanted to show you they're still coming in. It's a smaller group, and we just actually got border patrol here. They're from Guatemala. I believe there's a total of 4. The one lady has one in her backpack, so let's see here. Yeah.
Señora, véngase por acá. ¿Qué? Ustedes acaban de entrar a los Estados Unidos ilegalmente. No entiendo cómo ustedes pueden estar aquí, no son ciudadanos de este país. Por eso, van a ser puestos en custodia del Departamento de Seguridad Nacional de los Estados Unidos. Entonces están arrestados. ¿Okay? Van a ser procesados y deportados. ¿Entendido? A su país de origen. Vengan para acá. Ayúdenos. Vengan para acá. Por favor. De nacimiento y de su DPI.
So anyway, guys, they're coming in at all different times. If you know where we're at up here, this is Camp Liberty. For those of you guys that are just joining us for the first time, this is where the border fence is over here, and then the wall ends right down there, straight shot from where the Border Patrol is parked along the track. And what these guys do is they sneak in through the side of the wall, and either they go over the top of the track, and then there's a tunnel down there. Sometimes they'll run and they'll actually go up the mountain behind us here. So our camp is placed at the bottom of a mountain so that it's not obvious. And so this way here, that even when we're at camp or we're not on patrol, we still have them in a trap to where we can see them, and we have a perimeter secured. So this is how crazy it is. I mean, these people are coming in from everywhere. They're coming in from all different countries. I think, you know, we've got Cubans, Hondurans, Guatemalans, Salvadorians, Somalians, Nigerians, Haitians. You know, this isn't the Mexicans that are coming into our country invading us. These people are coming from everywhere. And that's a common scene. You see how the baby's in the backpack? That's a common scene. One of the things we see with that is when they start running, you know, they'll keep the baby in the backpack, and they'll just slide down the rocks next to the train when they're running from Border Patrol. And
take a picture of her leg.
And I don't know what it is. I showed you that picture because I don't know what that is. Like I said, they're also coming in with weird stuff, so bringing diseases and stuff into the country. If you guys saw that, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to make any claims about what it could be or not be. I'm just showing you what we see. So anyway, what I wanted to tell you guys is that we're moving closer in this area towards getting the wall next door. I'm hoping in the next couple days we're actually able to confirm a yes or no on that. But it's certainly going in a positive direction. Those are just their papers. A lot of times what happens is these guys will use papers to get into Mexico. You got to remember, guys, as long as they can get into Mexico, because Mexico has tougher borders than we do, okay, then it's just a jump into the United States. So a lot of times they have papers to that point, but sometimes they don't have papers to that point. It just all depends on the group and the crowd. Sometimes they bring legitimate birth certificates. Sometimes they're fake birth certificates. One of these days I'd like to take a trip over to Mexico to show you guys something. But in Mexico, they have little stands over there where they sell fake IDs and fake birth certificates. So you can actually walk down the side of the road.
They're headed to LA.
Oh, and they're from
Guatemala.
Oh, we just found out that they are headed to LA from Guatemala, so they made the journey here so they could go be residents in LA. That's what they just told the officers over there. So I don't know. I guess they think it's a vacation. I don't know. But they're coming to a neighborhood near you. All these lefties that say that this is border city issues. The border city is the least of the problem. They're going to get released. And then they're going to head to your guys' cities. So it's going to be your hospitals, your healthcare system. You guys are going to have to feed them. You're going to have to make sure that they have houses, and they're going to take away resources from the already strained people that don't have a home or don't have resources for themselves that came here legally. So just keep that in the back of your mind. You know, you can't take in the whole world. And right now we're being invaded, and I keep saying this and asking this question is, why do we have to accept that somebody out there, some organization, is organizing a mass invasion of the United States? Why do these people believe from all over the world to come in big caravans to pay the Mexican cartel to get them here? We need to start investigating that and hold those people accountable just as well, because it's not fair to them. It's not fair to those people that, things happen. So it's, the bottom line is that we got a serious problem here, guys. And if we can either sit back and ignore it, or we have to stop it, we have to get Congress to change the laws, the asylum laws, because we got people coming into the country and we just don't know who they are, how many. The background checks they're not extensive. They're good for some people, but there's a lot of guys coming in here that we don't know anything about. We know absolutely nothing about, because their identities, they're not in a computer database. There's nothing on them. So when you think that, these background checks are your protection for national security, that's a false narrative. So when I say that this crisis is just as much about our national security as it is about everything else, that's the point here, guys. The Border Patrol is so strained that they're being used as an Uber service, because we're just letting people in. I mean, theoretically, if you look at the way our system is right now, we kind of have open borders. We're already there. Because without walls in these certain areas, the cartels can cross thousands of people. For some reason, the left is so concerned about being humanitarians, but yet it's okay for 20,000 people a month to come in and shove them into a process center that's designed for 4,000 people and lock them up in cages. I have no problem with that. They're criminals. They came here illegally. They broke the law when they went through that wall, okay? And as far as I'm concerned, half these people could probably be charged with kidnapping as well, because they're using the babies as passports. And then on top of that, we could probably add child endangerment. I don't know how many times we see these women running down the street with their backpacks, with their babies in their backpack and running through mountains and stuff. I promise you, if you did that in your neighborhood, you'd be in deep trouble. So this is what's going on this morning from Camp Liberty. We're out here on the U.S.-New Mexico border. What's going to happen is those guys over there, they're going to go to processing. And I'm sure that, today's Friday, so being that it's Friday, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an active day around here. We did have 32 Brazilians that came in around. Guatemalans that came in, yeah, about 6:30 in the morning. Didn't get any video on that, guys. I didn't have my phone charged, so wasn't able to show you that. But they're coming in constant streams, and you know, we're doing our best to get you guys as much coverage of things as they happen. But this is Jim. You can follow me directly if you want. Private message me if you want to be a friend. I have to delete somebody. Otherwise, you can go over to our page. It's United Constitutional Patriots, New Mexico Border Ops. We have a Facebook page set up there. If people want to get more information on us or watch some other videos, you can do that as well. But who pays for them once they get here? We do, Stephen. Total was, I believe, 4. 3 adults and 1 little, yeah, right? 3 adults, 1 baby. Yeah. Yep.
2 years old.
2 years old, by the way, the one in the backpack. Well, thank you, Tanette. Best thing you guys can do to help us out, to help get this message out. I know not all of you can volunteer time and come out and help us on the ground here. But the best thing you can do, and a lot of you guys have been doing this, is share these videos. Make everybody aware of the crisis and what's going on. Oh, somebody asked me a question. What are these screens for? Why do we have screens on this particular truck? The screens that go around the window, see them there? The screens are so that when these people throw rocks, because they do, if you go down by the wall, a lot of these guys throw rocks. That's what they use as weapons, and rocks can be just as deadly as guns. They throw rocks at Border Patrol, so when they have a vehicle that's strictly patrolling the wall, then they use this screen so that they can't rock the window out from the other side of the border. So that's why those are there. I just thought I would cover that because somebody had asked me that in a different video. But yeah, it's getting our day started here. We're gonna cook some lunch, and then I think it's gonna be a real busy afternoon. As you can see, whenever the people go to processing, it takes roughly 2 hours a person to process them. So if an agent leaves right now just with 3 people and a little baby, that agent is taken off the front line for a total of 6 hours. So that's the other reason there's a crisis here, is because you have to have agents who have time to fight the cartel, not to just deal with the illegal immigrants coming over by the thousands. And so now the cartel is getting anybody, okay, if you have an agenda towards this country and you want to get in here, they're using this as an opportunity. They're using our weak borders right now as an opportunity to get people in that don't belong here. Rapists, murderers, terrorists, if they want to come in. It doesn't matter who wants to come in and what their agenda is, because they have the opportunity right now until we get this situation fixed. So anyway, guys, I'm not going to keep you tied up any longer. We got them into processing, so they're going to go bye-bye. And share the videos. And I hope everybody has a great day. I'll be back live if we have any more action. Talk to you guys later.